Or Sam, we're missing Survivor. I have it on in the background.
No. We like stopped in the middle of an episode.
Oh, did you?
This season is just not it.
It's long. Well, and it's long too because they're 90-minute episodes now. So they're long to get through.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. I feel like it's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while since I've been on a live. You guys too, right? Like, I feel like we haven't done sprints or anything in forever.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Last
so-
live I was on was our book club.
Yeah, other than like book clubs, yeah. All right, we're here for the Trope Battle Read Along, which I don't even know if anybody read these books. I don't even know. I was really excited for them too, like dark romance. Hi,
We
girl.
started out with great intentions.
Yeah, and I think like the concept is really great too, but it's like, I don't know. I think that's like the risk you take with picking books that you've never read before, most of them. Jump on and say hi. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Lizelle. Lexi, okay, which one did you read? How about everybody just comment first your favorite if you've read them or whatever. Even if you read 2 out of 4, which one did you like the most? And then we can go around. Good, she read Vibe. Did you like it, Lexi? That one's so good. The audio for that one is amazing.
I need to listen to it.
Like, I know you need to reread on it. Okay, so McKay, what's your stats?
So I read 2 of them. Obviously, my pick I had read last year, and it's like a favorite of mine. And then I read Sam's, which was which one? Echo.
Yeah.
Echo. And I enjoyed that one. I did not finish Cheyenne's pick, and I tried picking up Nikki's last week, and to be fair to that book, because I love one of Lily White's other books, I think I was in a bad mood, and I didn't want to deal with like a dark stalker kind of like deal. I was like, my mind can't handle this right now. So I will go back and revisit that one in the future, but I didn't finish it for this. So
okay. Sam, what about you?
Well, I did terribly. I just finished my pick like a little bit ago, and I liked it. Probably like a 3-star, 3.5. I think it was enjoyable. I do definitely want to read the second one. So, and then I got like 10% into The Danger You Know, the audiobook.
Okay. Who narrates that?
Oh, I forget.
Okay.
I could probably look it up.
McKay said it was on Hoopla, and I downloaded it. So that's the only one that I did not read. Well, okay, so mine, Nothing Above, I DNF'd. I think I even said, because McKay told me that she had DNF'd, and I was like, okay, good, because I think I was trying to read this book for the last 3 weeks. Like, I would read a book, I would go back and try to get a little farther in it, and I'd be like, nope, can't do it. Huh?
What was wrong with it?
It's just like, so in the beginning, the hero, he like breaks into the heroine's home while she's sleeping, and he kind of like watches her while she sleeps, but then he like attacks her husband, and he's got this like computer with all these like hidden and secret files. I don't know. I didn't even get that far into the book to know what was even on that computer, but she ends up like, I don't know, just like really hurting him some way. And then they end up like, what is it, like a sex trafficking thing?
I don't know.
Ring. And she's like one of the head leaders, like with this guy, and she's like the more, I don't know, she's the badass one, and he's the one who's more like cowering down to her. But it was like the roles were reversed in the beginning. I don't know. It was very strange. But it just did not, I don't know. The writing was good though. I did like her writing a lot. So I would read more from her, but I don't know. I think it was a plot thing with that one.
Yeah, and I didn't understand like the whole like you're either a fox or a hollow. Like I thought that was just like a one-time kind of like thing, and then it kept on coming up, and then I'm like, should I be understanding this? Because I don't.
Yeah, because there was no explanation of what that meant. They just started throwing it I mean, she just started throwing it into the book. And so you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I have no idea what that means. And then Vibe, I've read Vibe and loved that one. And then did not get to Nikki's. I was actually going to start it and then just didn't get a chance. But Sam, I flew through your book.
Well, it was short, and like her writing is super easy.
Yeah, that was my first book by her too. And I was like, this is, I went to go pick up the second one and I got like 10% into it and then I stopped. Because it was different. So like you in the second book you get his POV and you don't get that in the first one too. But it's like he's talking to you like he says like, I know what you're probably thinking. Like, why would I do this?
Oh, so he's like breaking that, what they call it, the fourth wall or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't know. It was just very strange because I'm like, well, why don't you just like speak as it's you, not speak to us? I don't know. So I didn't really like that. But
I feel like that's tricky for books to do naturally, and I feel like one of the only ones that I can think of is Magnolia Parks that does that, like does it well.
Because that didn't even really feel like it in Magnolia Parks. And I didn't even like that book, but it didn't feel like it to where it stuck out to me. But this one, he was just like working through his own personal things that were happening. And I'm like, I feel like we should have got that in the first book. Because now I'm like invested in like where they're at now that I don't really care about your inner dialogue. And because I've already made that up myself from the other story or book.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then hold on, I need to get some of these. Okay, that's good to know. Because Nikki read this one, right? That's why she picked it? Okay. Lizelle, which ones did you read? Oh, good. Book is so good. I still wish I would have got that special edition, pre-ordered it from Booklanza.
So she's supposed to be putting it in like her own book box or something, like one that she's selling, but I haven't seen any more about it, but I think it's going to be available again.
That's good to know.
I'll watch, and if I see it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll see if she says anything.
Oh, okay. You said that. Okay, cool. Hi.
It's a whole family affair in here.
Everyone wants to join the live show.
Oh, you read Sam's a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It was fine. This is fine. Echo was my favorite, other than Vibe, because I have read Vibe before, but I don't really have a whole lot to say. My book sucked, so it was promising in the beginning.
It was. The break-in was really interesting. It was then after when he was like at the club and stuff that then it kind of lost me a little bit.
Yeah, like the the scene where he like blew in his ear.
Yeah, like I get that this character is obviously supposed to be like scum, but I was like, this is even like
Sam, there's like the ringleader or the leader or whatever of this or the trafficking ring or something like that. He's psycho and weird, and he likes to be blown in his ear. He likes you to blow in his ear, and that's how he gets off. And you see it happen. Like you have to read about it.
You need to go.
Oh God. That's not PG.
Oh shoot. Yeah. So Cheyenne, you haven't read any of A. Zavarelli's like Boston Underworld series or anything either?
No, but I want to.
Yeah, I want to too. And like because I've seen so many of her books and like people obviously love them. And this was the first one that I read of her too. And it makes me like interested to read more because her writing was very, very easy to read and like the story moved quick, which I liked. Like when I downloaded that book and saw that it was only 196 pages, I was like, this is great. This
Thank
is
you, Stan.
yeah. Because that was the other thing with your book, Cheyenne. I was like, I could push through and try to finish it, but it's like 535 pages. And I'm like, I don't want to push through for like that long of a book, you know?
Yeah.
I will say I think I read the first 2 in her Boston Underworld series. Didn't love Crow, which is book 1, but I love Reaper so much.
Okay.
Are all of her books written the same way as Echo? Like, where they're easy to read?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And that series is little. Like I have those ones on my shelves and they're like skinny books too. So I think they're fairly short.
I've been in the mafia mood lately. Ever since like S.J. Tilley's book, I'm like, give me all the crime books.
Did you see someone's doing a special edition, not of Dom, but of one of some of her books?
Of what?
Um,
The Sin series?
yeah, I think so. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've read the first book in that series and it's fine.
Okay.
But her books are kind of like that too, where they're just so easy to read. You fly through it.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was, I'm still thinking about. I think I'm gonna go read the other ones too, because there's audios for them. Reaper is my favorite. Yeah,
Reaper's good. He's good. Damaged, like really damaged hero. It's good.
okay. Yeah, you should read Echo. I still thought it was fun. Like, I didn't think it was like the best book I've ever read, and there were parts where I'm like, this is a little ridiculous, and it felt predictable. Like I knew what was going to happen the entire time, but it was still fun to read.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, take your blindfold off. Come on.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, how long? Thank God, like it didn't last the whole book though, because I'm like, how do you not put 2 and 2 together? How do you not figure it out?
Yeah.
And then her brother drove me off the wall. He was so annoying.
Yeah. What is it with the annoying brothers in books lately? Because the one in Lucia Franco's book too, I was like, this dude sucks.
Yeah.
He was an annoying brother. This guy was an annoying brother.
That's why I love it when like I read a book too where there's like a good mom, like a decent mom, and one who's not like psycho and crazy. Like I always think of after Tessa's mom. Like she's in her own thing, but I don't know. So I'm like, wow, a mom that's actually like loving and caring, because most of the time they're not.
Hold on.
Really makes us look good, you know, as mothers.
I know. I know. And the dad's always like the quiet one in the corner in the chair, just like, yeah, honey, just going along with it.
Yeah.
Or working. Which I guess that makes sense, but all right, so I don't really have anything else to say. Sam, did you read any more Fourth Wing? Or did you read any? Okay.
Have you read more?
Yeah.
You still liking it?
I'm on like page 80.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of like, okay, when does the romance start?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You got a bit.
Slow burn. It's super slow burn. Yeah.
Yeah. I still really remember the beginning of that. I feel like I just sped through the end of it. So
I'm vlogging it.
I saw that on Instagram saying that.
I feel like I have to. I'm only like starting it, you know, as soon as the second book comes out.
Yeah. Also, you have, well, what's it called now? Was Scribd.
Ever something, or I don't know.
Everand?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Well, what about it?
They have the audiobook for Iron Flame.
No way.
Swear.
Oh, Fourth Wing's not on there? Wait, it is.
They do, yeah.
Shut your face. It's just so long. Well, 20 hours. That's long, but I mean, binding ones are like 16, 17.
Did you finish Keeping 13 yet?
No, almost. I need to get on it because I have to read the other ones.
Whew.
Like, I want to go watch it back and watch that live, but I don't want any spoilers to anything.
Mm.
I didn't think I would like this series as much as I do.
Yeah, I was worried.
I think they're too long. I do think they're too long, and I think there's too much, like, not as much in Keeping as there was in Binding. Like, Binding, there were so many conversations that were so pointless. Like, and I think you even told me that, Sam. Like, I could have skipped 3 chapters and would have still been caught up.
Yep. Yeah, you could skip a lot and not really miss anything.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't, but you definitely could have.
Yeah.
But I don't think as much in Keeping, but still, I think a lot of the things that happened were drug out too long.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shortened.
I still have to read Redeeming 6.
Okay, that's after Saving 6? Or...
Yeah. So in Saving 6, you're going to be
Joey, right?
Yeah, but like they go back to when they're kids. Joey.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. I freaking hate that. Why do they do that?
I don't know. Joey's mom? Or not Joey?
Shannon's mom?
No, the hero. Johnny.
Oh, Johnny's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm listening to the audio, because I probably would have. I mean, if we weren't doing this read along, I would have DNF'd from the beginning, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I just don't know if you'd like them.
I mean, I'm going to give it a go at some point. It's just, I feel like I'm really going to have to be in the mood for it. And I think I might have to try the audios like you did, even though they're so long.
Yeah, and you have to listen to them slower too, because the accents and like they have this like weird version of their own slang too that but they're the one in was it Keeping or Binding where Johnny's under amnesia or not amnesia.
Anesthesia.
What is it? Anesthesia. Yeah.
He's under amnesia.
Anesthesia. And he's like just like babbling and talking about nothing. Oh my God. I was literally like choking on my own laughter, dying. It was so funny.
Was that the end of
Binding?
Yeah. Do you want out, Murphy?
And I really just want to read the 6 ones, like the Saving 6 and Redeeming 6 or whatever, because I know people like have talked about like how great the like mental health rep is in it and everything. But then everyone says that we have to kind of read them in order, and I just don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, they're not for everybody, obviously, but I don't think they're bad. I mean, if they work for me, they might work for you.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't really like listen to that many audios, right? Like you listen to.
No, I listened to a lot more at the beginning of the year and then I kind of fell out of them. And now I'm just kind of using them for rereads. And I feel like that's been like really helpful. Cause then if I like zone out, it's okay. Yeah. And like by the time that I zone back in, I can like catch myself up. So yeah.
I'm reading Fourth Wing, and I'm about to start Watch Your Mouth too by Candy Steiner.
Oh, you have to let me know about that one.
I like road trip romances, so we'll see. What about you guys?
Go ahead. You go.
Well, I'm supposed to be buddy reading Fourth Wing with Cheyenne again, but nothing. I think I might start Stutter or Shudder.
Stutter,
yeah. I think I might start that one tonight. Or Dom.
Or what?
Dom.
Yes, you have to read it. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, McKay, what about you?
I'm reading Iced Out by C.E. Ricky or Richie. I'm close to finishing that one and really liking it. And then I'm reading The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford, and I'm really liking that as well. And then I'm also reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I'm going to go see that next Thursday, and I have put it off for long enough. So I'm in the middle of that. And I started Iron Flame. I literally got a chapter into Iron Flame, and then I was like, I'm too dumb for this right now. I'm not focusing, so I put it down. So.
That's what I think Fourth Wing reminds me of, the Hunger Games.
It gives that vibe to me, and also very much Divergent of like these are your factions and like these are your people now, and this is like the group that you're going to be in, and like if you don't make it you die, like in the Dauntless.
I've never seen Divergent.
Yeah, I didn't see or read those, so
Yeah, you gotta watch. The first movie is the second movie and third movie bad. First movie really good, and that series is really
Bad.
good. Bad. They're bad, but
Ooh, how are you liking that, Lexi?
yeah, I bought that the other day.
I'm not a Lauren Asher fan.
I want to be. Like, I've liked some of her books, but some of them I'm like, that was okay.
Ooh,
I want to read Wrecked.
Yeah, I've read that one. That's like the one I read from that series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right
caught up though.
Yep. I want to reread that already.
Oh,
like,
me too. I want to annotate it because I feel like I actually would. Like,
it's so good.
Yeah, but Ryan Shea's so good, but not Kai Rhodes. He's not Kai Rhodes.
No.
But he's Ryan Shea. So he's like, I feel like I'm like cheating on him, but Kai is.
I said that to QB about Theo. I was like, I feel like I'm cheating on James. And she was like, you can have them both. And I'm like, I know, but it feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Yeah, I know. Good. This is a book I still need to read. I have not read this yet. I'm just not in the mood for a sex club right now.
Same.
Yeah, you too? Are you kind of burnt out?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I haven't read it yet either. I feel like that was like my most anticipated one of that series was Eden's book. And now it's sitting over there and I have no interest in reading it right now because I just need a sex club break.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I don't know if I should read physically or if I should listen to the audio.
I mean, try them out.
It's Teddy Hamilton.
Is it?
Yeah. Teddy Hamilton, Rebecca Solar.
Huh.
So he speaks like Zayden's parts then? Because he doesn't have POV.
Is it duet?
I
think it's a duet.
So, did she redo the audiobook?
I don't know.
Because when Fourth Wing came out, there was a whole thing with like the narrator was like sick when she narrated it. Because when I listened to it, I only remember the girl, and then I think we got a little bit of Teddy Hamilton, like the very end. Yeah.
He only reads the last chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does he have a POV in Iron Flame?
Not from the first chapter. No. And because it hasn't, no. No. I mean, unless it's deeper in the book, but at least right now, no.
She rated the audio. Oh yeah, you have this like book that's completely blown up. You better have a good audio for it.
Well, people like TikTok is really like they're upset about this.
Upset about what?
Iron Flame.
Wait, why?
Because I guess like people have been getting their books and they're either damaged or they're misprinted, like missing pages. Some of them like the end of the book was at the beginning of the book. Some of them have been completely like printed, like binded upside down.
I didn't even look at mine.
And then there was a girl who you always get the one-offs too. You know, like when you watch a bunch in a row, you get just a random one. This girl was saying that she is convinced that Rebecca Yarros wrote these via AI.
Yeah, I saw that video.
I was like, you shut up.
Yeah. Because she's like, she watched interviews and stuff like that, and she didn't even know like details to her characters or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then you had people who are like faithful to Rebecca Yarros's writing, and they're like, no, if you've read her other books, you know that it mimics the same exact writing she's always given.
Yeah.
It's just fantasy.
That's like, I feel like that's the same shit when people are saying that Sarah J. Maas had a ghostwriter because she writes such long books and like at such a quick pace. And I'm like, she comes out with like one book a year. Like, how is that a fast pace? Like, that's not abnormal.
But then when you're reading it, you're like, holy crap. Like the amount of work that and like research and like world building and plot building that had to go into this book, there's no way I could do that.
Well, and they all feel the
Really
same. Like all of her books, like they all feel like the same kind of writing style. I'm like, there's no way. I don't know.
Yeah.
People got a lot of time on their hands.
It's just weird how far she's gone since like didn't she write those military romances? Like The Last Letter or something like that?
Yeah, that's actually a good book. I liked that book. A lot of like trauma in that book, but
yeah, I know. I remember Monica saying she reads a lot of her books even before these.
I think, is her husband military?
Mm-hmm.
Was he?
Yeah, it's in her little bio. Loves military heroes and has been blissfully married to hers for more than 20 years.
Okay. That makes sense then. See, those Target stickers irk me so badly. Why are you going to put a Target sticker right on the front of a dust jacket like that?
It's rude.
No, yeah. What's happening, Sam? Oh, okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw Sam's thing. Oh. Oh, bye.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, well, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. We don't want to. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Not here. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
No. Thanks everyone who read some of the books and tried this out with us. We really went into it with the best intentions. You know, October got busy with releases and everyone got busy with stuff. So
the attempt was there.
It was.
Sam, can you hear us now?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. It was really weird. Something popped up and was like, it's lost connection to your mic. And then you all went silent.
Weird.
Never happened.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for everybody for reading and hanging out and chatting with us, talking about them, participating. I don't even know if we'll do this again. McKay's an author now, so it's like I feel like we're limited. But,
yeah. Well, you guys are more than welcome to keep going with it. It's just this is, I think, my last one. So, but it's fun. Like I love this concept. I think it's cool. But yeah.
Sad.
I feel like we've all been in a slump recently too, so that really doesn't help.
Yeah. We can reconvene after the holidays and stuff like that and see where everybody's at.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out and chatting, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.